Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a pleasure to be back with you guys today. Today I'm going to speak to you guys about mirrors. I know there's a lot of people that love having a lot of mirrors in their home and sometimes have murals, walls of mirrors in their homes. And I would like to tell you the dangers of having too many mirrors in your home. Mirrors can become portals to the dark side, to spirits of the dark side. So it's very important, if you purchase mirrors, if you have lots of mirrors, or if you purchase mirrors, antiques, which I do not recommend at all, that you cleanse them. I will be teaching you ways on how to cleanse the mirrors and how to protect yourself also. There are lower level entities, very, very extremely dark entities that can enter through mirrors. And it can become a doorway, not only for one of these dark entities to enter, but for several, because it opens the door to more of these dark spirits. And these dark spirits can create chaos. They can create illnesses for those members of the family that live in that home. They can create a lot of trouble, and it can become after a while very difficult to remove them because they become so many. So it's very important that if you like to purchase antiques, that you don't buy mirrors. I mean, I personally don't advise. If you are the type of person that like to purchase these antiques, be careful. Be very careful. If you're sensitive to energy, first try and get a feel of the energy. As I said in a previous video I did on purchasing antiques, get a feel of it. And just walk around the store and then go back and feel it again to see what kind of energy you get from that. Because spirits get trapped within mirrors. And once you take this home, these spirits will go through that doorway and create problems in your home. And you might not know where it's coming from, and it's from that portal. Portal can be anything. Can be a hole on the wall, can be a picture. So it's very important for you to be careful also what kind of pictures you put in your home. Pictures of someone crying, pictures of sad children. So it's very important to know what you purchase. And even new furniture, clean it. I remember I learned this from my mother. And I remember this also on the trip I went to the Dominican Republic. When I was little, I went with my dad. I was about, I think, 7 or 8 years old. I remember my grandmother covering the mirrors at night. And I never knew why until afterwards I spoke to my mother about this. And my mother told me that the reason why mirrors were covered at night was so no spirits will come through. So it was always covered with a white sheet. And my mother used to do this when we lived in the Bronx, and that's when I questioned her about it, and she told me that that was the reason. And it's always it's also not advisable to place your dresser, if it has a large mirror, right across from your bed. Remember, our spirit leave from our body as we sleep, and upon encountering those dark entities, our body can come into shock, and it can be very dangerous. So I don't recommend you placing mirrors right across your bed. I never did. I have never done it. It's because of that reason, because it can create problems for you. If you do have it, you will notice that you will have trouble sleeping. If you have the mirror right across from your bed, meaning facing your bed, it will cause problems sleeping. So it's not advisable or recommendable. There's a lot of people in Feng Shui that do not recommend even having a mirror at all in the bedroom. Us Latinos and a lot of other people do like to have their dressers with mirrors in their bedrooms, because that's where they get dressed. Especially if you live in an apartment, that's where you change, you get dressed, and you have your mirror there. But it is not advisable. You know, in Feng Shui, they will not do it. But if you're going to do it, do not have it facing your bed. If you do, cover up at night. If you have a small room that you really don't have a space to move anything around, cover that mirror at night. Make sure you do. Okay, so I'm going to tell you now how you can protect yourself. Make sure that always you take some basil, holy water, and you add some asafetida. I mean, the power of asafetida is incredible. The smell is very, very strong, but it's good. It's very good to reject lower level entities. And this was passed down from my grandmother to my mother and my aunts. They all spiritual workers. Well, two of them have passed away. They were spiritual workers, and they used this asafetida. And I showed you guys a bottle, a spiritual currency bottle that you can use and add asafetida. Here. This, I have it in my website for sale. So if you guys cannot get it where you live, you can order it from me. So what you will do is, to the holy water and the fresh basil, you add 9 drops of asafetida. Extract the herb, and then take like a small towel, those dish towels, and just take it and wipe down the entire mirror. And you could also wipe down your dresser if it's used. If you purchased it at an antique shop, wash it down. Anything you bring into your home that is not new, even if it's new, wash it down. Some people could be in a bad mood and they could be moving your furniture, and all that energy, wood absorbs a lot of energy. So make sure to just wash it down, wipe it down with a damp cloth, with the things I just mentioned. And afterwards, when you finish, just take a little bit of the asafetida and just dab the corners of the mirror, the 4 corners of the mirror. Any mirrors you have at home, dab the 4 corners with asafetida. And you can do also a cross in the middle, closing that portal, closing that doorway, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Do that to every mirror in your home. But try and limit the amount of mirrors you have in your home for safety reasons. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, give me a thumbs up. Do not forget to share and subscribe to my channel. God bless you guys, and love and light to you all.